just left us off here at the 58 overpass, and we have to cross over the overpass, and then the trail is over there. We'll take it up the mountain. I'll touch base with you a little bit later. It is Thursday, May 1st. That's the 58 freeway. Keep going that way on the freeway, you end up in Las Vegas. The PCT parallels this road for a little while, and then eventually it's going to cut up into those mountains, and we've got to climb ahead. That's Park ahead of me. Park is from South Korea, from South Korea, and he's over here. I think he probably hikes about the same pace I do, so we may be hiking together for a little while. Good morning. Here's the trail. It's May 2nd. Got to look at that valley out there. I'm up above 5,000 feet, so climbed about 4,000 feet yesterday altogether, counting the ups and the downs. Today, a little bit less. I think I got about 3,000 to climb today. Over ups and downs and ups and downs. Right now we're in this kind of, what do you call it, a chaparral, I guess. I'm not sure where Park camped last night. He went ahead of me. I pooped out at about 12 miles. So if he's an early riser, he's probably already on the trail. It's 7 o'clock. I've been hiking about an hour. I followed what I guess you could consider a dirt road, but it was just rocky. You had to pick your step really easily, really carefully, and it was tough. Glad to be off of that road. It was about a 5-mile walk on a dirt road, and some of the rocks were huge, and you had to step around them, and the little ones you could trip over. And we're back. Glad to be back on the trail again. There's supposed to be water at 582.4, and I think there's a spring a little bit farther than that, so I'll replenish my water there, and I'll check and see what the water sources look like from there on. See if I need to carry 2 or 3 liters. Well, y'all have a good day. I'll catch you on down the trail. And down the trail we go. I think I've got about 5 or 6 miles in for the day. 10 or 15 to go. It's a beautiful day, weather-wise. There's a lot of climbing up and down. The downhill is almost as slow as the uphill because it's very steep. I'm officially in the middle of nowhere. No roads, just mountains and a trail. And I got to get back on it. Hello, guy. Well, good morning. Been hiking several hours this morning. It's May 3rd. Just came upon the trail here, and this is the trail. You gotta find a way around all these blowdowns. Just all bunch of them. Must have been a big storm that came through here, ripped off these big trees. Anyway, I'll find a way. And I'm on the other side of the mountain now. I started on the other side this morning. Had about 3,000 foot climb, and now a little bit level, and then I think I'm going to go over that mountain over there. Whew. Well, you can't see it very well, but that's a 600. 600 miles. 600 miles. 600 miles. 600 miles. Yeehaw! Well, this is the view. This is the view from the Pacific Crest Trail at 600 miles going northbound. So I stopped and had lunch at Bird Song Spring. Robinbird Spring. Anyway, that's what the spring looks like. Coming out of a pipe. I filled up my water, and I'm going to take a couple liters with me, probably 2 or 3 liters with me. They have a pipe coming from the spring up there, so it comes and it's easy to fill up your containers. So I have 2 smart water bottles and a C-Knot bag, which is like a bag that holds water. There is a seasonal stream that has water apparently from all the comments, and it's about 2.5 miles ahead. But I like to have plenty of water with me, so I'm going to take at least 2 liters, maybe 3, up to that spring, up to that creek. Makes my pack a little heavier, but when I'm thirsty, I just want water. And if I don't have water, all of a sudden, or if I think I'm going to run out, I'm just really thirsty. Well, good morning. It is Friday, Star Wars Day, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Looks like we got a little weather coming in over there somewhere. Thought I read it was going to rain somewhere over there on Saturday. We'll see. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I've been on the trail about an hour, and the reason I haven't been filming very much up here is because it's hard. It's hard climbing up, and it kind of looks just like this. So that's why. I'll try to do more. So this, I call this granite crumbs. When this is all over the rocks, it makes it like you're walking on ball bearings sometimes. Like your foot just slips. And so when it's on a slope like this, you can really It'd be dangerous. See, that's what it is, little granite crumbs, also known as sand. But like places like this, and you put your foot and you just go slipping down. I think I have fallen 3 times on this stuff. Anyway, I gotta climb up this whole rock I've made out of this. I guess you could call it grape nuts. Grape nuts rocks. I think these guys are lavender. They smell good. Look at those flowers, man. All over the hillside, different colors. Beautiful. Down into that little valley. This trail is like walking at the beach. Look at that. And it's uphill. I gotta say though, the colors, even for a guy like me that's colorblind, is pretty awesome. All the freeway daisies, the little flowers, clovers, yeah. It's spectacular. Set aside with the rocks, Joshua trees. There's the big mountains over in the distance. Looks like we might have a little precipitation sometime today. Just getting blown off this mountain. Man, disgusting. It's a good thing it's actually pushing me towards the mountain rather than towards the cliff. And I think I'm a little bit on the protected side here. When I get it here to the top, it looks like it's blowing even harder. So it's a good thing that it's not hot and sunny, that's a good thing for the wind. But it does make it a little bit hard to walk. Let's take a look around this way. I don't know if you can hear me or not for all the wind. Pat asked me to show her what a campsite looks like. This is a tent site right here. Usually you'll see it'll be flat and it'll have some rocks laying around to hold your tent stakes down. There's another one over there a little off the trail. Here's the trail, and usually they're marked on far out so you can see about what mile they are. I think this one is 3. There's one over there, one there, one here. It looks like all, but that's basically it. If you're thinking there's a bathroom, water, anything like that, no. It's just a flat spot. That's what a tent site is. That's not mine. I'll show you mine when I get there. There's my big protector right there. The wind is whipping out here, but not too bad right here. And you wanted to know what a tent site looks like. without the tree, this is what a tent site looks like. Usually got these rocks around it, it's flat. The trail itself is just right over there, and you can see it runs up that mountain over there. And this is my tent set up, and I'm getting ready to get in it because it's cold. No wonder it was cold last night. It snowed. Look at that. I got ice on my tent. There's ice out there. Holy cow. I thought it was cold. Like 20-mile-an-hour wind and ice. Well, my friends, it is cold and windy on the Mojave Desert. I spent last night at that where I had my tent set up, and I showed you the snow this morning. That's kind of melted away, but it's the wind gusts are up to 75 miles an hour. I can't walk, so I packed up everything and I started walking about, I don't know, 20 minutes. I could not stand up, so I got behind this little hill and behind some rocks here. And I'm just gonna have to figure it out. It's supposed to be 60 mile an hour winds for most of the day today. So I don't know. I don't want to go back to my tree, but there's no place to set up camp. I suppose like a cowboy camp out here behind these rocks. Anyway, I'm gonna see if maybe it lets up a little bit. The problem is, if it was just a little bit to go, I would just try to walk through it. But the problem is I got about, gosh, almost 10 miles of uphill in sandy weather, and the wind blowing that hard. I don't think I can make it. So I gotta wait till the wind dies down just a bit. I could do 20, 30 miles an hour wind, but I don't think I can walk in 60 mile an hour wind. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Oh, today is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It's also my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom and Dad. So I finally got away from that rock, and the wind died down just a bit. It was still buffeting for about a mile after I left, and then it calmed down a little bit. Picking back up again now, of all places. I'm up here on this high ridge, a little narrow trail, and the wind is blowing me. Luckily, for the most part, it's blowing me towards the mountain instead of towards the chasm. But from where I stayed last night to here, I didn't get going till like noon because I waited for the main part of the wind to die down. Now there's, I think, gusts of 50 miles an hour. So, whew, that's a tall climb right there. I'll catch you on the other side. Good morning on this Monday, May 6th, 2014. I got some big climbs to do. Look at those hawks. Today is Uncle John and Uncle JD's birthday. Happy birthday, JD. He's a real hero in my book. World War II combat veteran. Self-taught in just about everything that a man could need on a farm or a ranch. Like a real dad to me. He raised me and my brother, Fred. Happy birthday, sir. Love you. All right, I'm hurrying to try to get to the Walker Pass so I can catch a bus into Ridgecrest. But look at that. I think that's the first glimpse of the Sierras. Oh, way over there. That's cool. So I hiked into Walker Pass, then called a trail angel to come pick me up. Spent the night over there at the trail angel's house last night. Tonight I'm staying in a hotel, and tomorrow morning I'll be getting back on the trail at Walker Pass, headed towards Kennedy Meadows. And I may have the days all mixed up on my days, but whatever. I know what day of the month it is. I just don't know what day of my count off is. So I'll try to keep it as straight as I can. I know that today is May 7th, and tomorrow, May 8th, I'll be getting back on the trail. Have a good one.